Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Like our mission is to develop the girls to their fullest potential, to contribute to the development of the country in terms of looking at how best to capacitate the girls and young women to be able to act positively in life, to be able to be self-reliant, to be able to have their self-esteem, to be able to speak out and talk about themselves, to be able to know their rights and rules, and to be able to help them to be self-empowered.
Obtaining crucial information on the ways of implementing girl guiding, challenges faced and achievements made by guiders is the reason for the countrywide tour by the regional chair of the World Association of Girls Guide for the African region with members of the Gambia Girls Guide Association. The tour took the members of the association to their various centers in the country, starting at their third headquarters in Soma LRR, to Kanikunda Lower Basic School, terminating at the West Coast region. At the Girl Guide Skills and Training Center in Soma, the coordinator there explained what has been done since the inception of the association in September 2010.
We intend to see these young girls in the near future to become self-independent, and then as the Chief Commissioner have said, their voice will be heard, and anywhere they are in this world, they can able to serve to their best of ability.
Its main focus is not only on formal education, but the informal as well, helping to build the capacities of girls in areas like food and nutrition, home management, food hygiene, and information technology. Though faced with financial constraints, the Skills Center has managed to graduate 150 students since inception, with most of them being self-employed. For the regional chair, this is her first visit to the country since she assumed that role. She spoke of her impressions of the activities Soma is doing in terms of girls guiding.
I haven't been to the Gambia before, and it is really exciting to see that they're supporting young women to develop skills. Guiding is all about non-formal education. So we help young women and girls learn skills outside of the education system by learning to do things, learning vocational skills, interacting with different people, being able to speak at regional, national, international events, just to develop their not only their hand skills or the educational skills, but also how they relate with the communities around them.
We are saying a very big thanks to you for visiting us, the guides and brownies. We highly welcome you to Kanukunda LBS.
The second day of the tour took them to Latrikunda Dansu, Yundum, and Birkama Girl Guide Skills and Training Center, where they followed the same procedures with the coordinators in charge. All the places visited shared similar achievements as well as constraints faced, but in the case of Birkama, lack of funding to rehabilitate their center is the main problem, which the coordinator, Auntie Jara, said has been dogging them since 1992.
The guiding in Gambia is very active. They're very energized. They're very keen to support the communities around them and the girl child, and especially with the education of girl children. I was particularly impressed with the Skills Center in Soma, which has graduated over 150 girls since it started about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's really an impressive work that they have done.
The Gambia Girls Guide Association, compared to other countries within the Africa region, is credited with the highest number of guides concentration. Having gathered first-hand information on the challenges facing the centers, guiders sounded optimistic that the World Association of Girls Guide will quickly come to their aid, making the Gambia not only the best in terms of guiding in the region, but the world at large. Uminjai, GRTS.